So with Stephanie, what happened is they had and I'm going to ask her again. She told me last night, but we were there for the drawing and I couldn't fucking hear. I was trying to hear the announcer and it was wall to wall people at the fucking Legion because the treasure hunt's up to $68,000. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's this big board, right? And you got all these numbers on the board and you got to buy a ticket. It's $1 a ticket. You write your name on the back and you put what number you want. So what they do is everybody buys the tickets. It goes in this big thing. The commander comes up, reaches in and pulls out a ticket and they'll say your name and then whatever number you put on the front, they go and they pick it off the board and you get the prize. It could be anything. It could be $5 to $100, all the way up to $68,000 is the jackpot. Which usually I don't play the treasure hunt unless they get really fucking big because I just don't. It's getting big and no one hit it last night, so it goes up more. Yes. So I went in there, took my little peddly ass $10 I see, and I was like, yeah, at first I got 10 tickets in there, and I went to go sit down. I saw all these old motherfuckers with like stacks of tickets. I'm like, I have no fucking chance. Then when I went to go put my tickets in the thing, because you have to have the commander has to watch all of it. So many, it was damn near I couldn't even turn it. I was like, immediately got my hopes down. I was like, I'm never gonna win this fucking thing. I'm just not. So yeah, fuck that. I probably won't go next week because it like ruined my hold on, let me turn my hotspot on. It ruined me. Damn. But I was all excited. I was like, I'm gonna win this shit. And I was like, come on, Stephanie. And I made a deal with Stephanie. I said, listen, if you hit it, we go 50-50. You know what I mean? And then I ended up sitting at the table with my friend Marcy and her husband, and then Marsha and Clyde and Playboy was there and everything. Then I got them all to agree that if we won, $2,000 to every person at the table, no matter who wins. We all pay each other $2,000. We all agreed to that. Not a damn one of us won. Fuck. I don't know. It's got me thinking about next week. What is going to be my strategy? Because I need the fucking money. Next week, I'm going in there with $20. I'm going to big time it. I know I ain't paying no. I'm telling you, some of these old fucks, and they were all old, they got money. They're fucking retired and shit. Probably $200 worth of tickets. Yeah, and you know what they have? Get this. They're so advanced on this, they don't even write their name, and they have fucking stamps. They stamp it, it has their name and their number. They can do it like immediately. I'm like, oh my God, these are, okay, I'm a rookie. These are the big guns here. They have fucking stamps. Because they're buying $200, $500 worth of tickets. Damn. I would hate to spend that kind of money and not win. I'd be so mad. I don't like gambling. I do not like gambling. That is one thing I will never get addicted to because I get too mad. I lose a fucking dollar, I'm pissed, okay? And gambling's just that. It's like you never know if you're going to win or not, so why even do it? You could lose all your money. Oh, yeah, they go all the Hendricks County ones. My dad, he likes to go to that one. He likes to go to Avon and Plainfield when he goes. Different days of the week. Like Fridays, they have steak day. In Brownsburg, it's $10. You get a ribeye, a baked potato, and a side salad for $10, okay? They all have different food specials. Like last night, it was Sloppy Joe's or something like that. And then Plainfield one, same thing. It depends on what they're eating or what's on the menu, where my parents are going to go. I used to volunteer at Post 500 for a while. I quit doing that shit. It's fun and all. It actually is pretty fun. And you end up having the same. I might just do that. I don't know. Probably not. I should go back to Legion and just fucking volunteer. And the cool thing about that is it's off paperwork. You get to keep your taxes, or you get to keep your tips though. You don't have to pay taxes on that shit because you're a volunteer. I'm part of the women's allegiance, anyways. So alliance, whatever the fuck they call it, women's auxiliary. Damn it. Or I was actually. I let it lapse. You know what? And this pisses me off too. Okay, so I've been women's auxiliary since I've been like 19 years old. Okay, and then last year, the year before, it was the year before last, because I didn't renew it last year. I need to renew it now. I went to go renew it, and I had let it lapse like a year. They took, on your women's auxiliary cards where it says been a member for da-da-da-da-da, they took my 12 years away and made me start over. So I have 1 year on my women, and I didn't do it last year, so I got to start over again. That's bullshit. I think that's bullshit, man. Okay, so it's 12. What if I was in the hospital for 2 years, a coma or something? You still not going to let me have my years? Don't you think that's bullshit? Fucking any way they can get you, they will. Anywhere. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys don't go to Legions, I'm sure. VFW probably does the same fucking thing. But anyways, they take your, you can't let it lapse. At all. It's not right, Lisa. No, it's not a volunteer card. So you got Legions. Those are the ones who, went to wars and went overseas. I don't even think you gotta go, okay, so you have the Legions. And the Legions are the soldiers, okay? And then you can become a member if your parent or something is, or your grandfather even, is, has been in the military, right? So for guys, it's called Sons of Legions. All right, Sons of Legions. And then the women are women's auxiliary. So you get your little card, your membership card, and that's what opens the door and stuff because a lot of them are private. You have to have a membership to get in, but although a lot of them are opening up to the public too, so I don't know. But you need the card to get in the fucking door, and on your card it says your name and how long you've been a member and all this shit. Yeah, now I look like a fucking chump walking in there. I had 12 years and I was proud of my 12 years, They should give me that back. And then add the other year, 13, and they'll renew this year, and they'll say, member for 14 years. Yes. You can get it under your parent. You gotta have a parent that did military, or you can do your grandparents. But other than that, then they can't. And the way to get one, and you guys should really, if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you should really look into it because it's really cheap food. Like you can get a meal for under $5. It's usually pretty good shit. And like snacks and something, they got like cheeseburgers and fucking corn dogs and shit. Cheeseburger like $3. Their drinks are really, really cheap. Like I think a vodka cranberry is $2.50 there. Yes. So if you have any kind of military, you should definitely join the Legion. Not only for the cheap food, you're giving back to the military, and they have lots of fucking activities. There's always something to do. Always something. No, I go to the American Legions. VFWs are the same way, but I go to the Legions. Yeah, they got bands on Friday nights, Saturday nights. They always do a food special. They play bingos on Tuesdays. Treasure hunt on Thursdays. Colts games. Every Colts game like for us, it's Colts. We're in Indiana. They'll have like you come and you watch it there. And you drink for cheap, but also everybody brings in a dish. So you end up having like fucking smorgasbord of food that's free because everybody brings in food. That's where I like to go watch the Colts games at. And the cool thing about the American Legion is their main sell is food and the gambling. It's actually not alcohol, so I'm allowed to be in there right now. Well, I'm allowed to be anywhere. Well, when I get on probation, I can still go in there. So it is fun. I mean, it's a lot of older people, but the more, you know what, when I was in my 20s, I was like the only 20-year-old in there. But now I'm like in my 30s. I see more and more people joining my age in like 40s and 50s. It used to be like, I don't know, like 10 years ago, 12, it's been longer than that. When I first started, when I was a kid, I went with my parents. And it was always old people. But now a lot of middle-aged people are getting in on this because it's activities. Keeps your ass out of the bar for one. There's something to do. Because I can drink anywhere. I would rather have drinks somewhere where something's going on. Oh, they do trivia. I love playing bingo too. That's why I have my bingo daubers over there. Pool tabs, stuff like that. You know, I don't fuck with the pool tabs, but I do like to play bingo. It's like $40 for 3 hours of nonstop bingo. And they let you have smoke breaks too. Some of them let you smoke inside. Oh yeah, older people are fine. They always have the good jokes. Oh, and like the Christmas parties and shit. Like, this is what I love about it. Everybody loves me at the Legion. So when I walk in there around Christmas time, I always get all these little gifts, all these older ladies making the little pound cakes and fucking Christmas cookies and shit. I'll like fill up my car with all kinds of goodies, dude. I love it. And like little homemade stuff. Like you don't buy like big presents. Like it's homemade craft shit. And with Women's Auxiliary, we have like the week before the Christmas party, we have like 4 days where you come in for like 3 to 4 hours and we set up different activities like crafts. Like one year we made Christmas trees. The next year we made wreaths. We've made ornaments, little ball ornaments that you put a picture in and shake it up. That kind of stuff. And you give it away to everybody. Secret Santa, Halloween party. I went there on Halloween. And kids are allowed in there too. So they did karaoke on Halloween and everybody dressed up. It was pretty fun. I didn't dress up this year. I had a little spider in my hair, remember? But they had a big buffet there. I'm just going on and on. Got a big buffet there. Kids were singing karaoke. It was a good time. So actually it was like the Friday before Halloween because Halloween was on Sunday. So they did it on Friday because they stay open until midnight on Fridays. Usually it's not like 11 o'clock. Yes. So you should definitely consider joining it because it's a good time. All right, you'll make friends and you do activities. There's always something going on there every day. I'm probably gonna start volunteering again just while I'm on probation to give me something to fucking do. I'm gonna go to a different Legion and volunteer. I'm interested in one, but it's in Indy. There's a lot. They're everywhere. Okay, there's like 4 out here, but I don't want to go to ones out here because my parents go to all of them. And I don't. No, I want to go to this one in Indy over on the north side and see if I can volunteer, get my auxiliary back, which it's only $25 a month, by the way, guys. He'll get off work about noon. He'll get off work in about 30 minutes. Hold on, I forgot. Rosie Leon said check your PayPal. Yeah, it's $25 a year. It used to be like $60. Oh, and if you do sign up, let me save you a lot of hassle. Whoever you are going in under, if you're not military yourself, if you're military, bring your discharge papers. If you're going off with someone else's, bring their discharge papers. If not, it'll take forever. If you have those already in your hand, they fill out the paperwork, you'll get your fucking card in 4 days. If not, they gotta like hunt down, get their fucking discharge numbers and all that. So don't do that. Make sure that you bring that in because that's a pain in the ass. Women in the office always hate that shit.